Hello everybody, my name is Miss Laura and I'm a children's specialist at Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. I'm so excited to bring you story time today, from my home to yours. Now this story time is designed for children from birth to about 36 months of age, as well as their caregivers, but of course everyone is invited to participate. And at Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh, we know that children learn best through direct interaction, so I encourage all the caregivers, older siblings that are watching to follow along. That will help those little ones to extend their learning. All right, friends, it's time for our hello song. Can you get out your hand to wave? Here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to wave hello. Yay! Let's do it with our other hand. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to wave hello. Yay! Well, friends, it is the beginning of a new season. It is springtime. And to celebrate today, we're going to read a book called When Spring Comes. So there's going to be a lot of special things related to spring right in this book. When Spring Comes is by Kevin Henkes and it's illustrated by Laura Dronzek. And today I'm reading with permission from HarperCollins Children's Books. So what's on the cover? Cats, yeah. Oh, and there's a bird too. Looks like a robin. How many cats are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 white cats on the cover of this book. Here we go. Oh! So these are our end papers at the beginning and the end of the book. And they have so many different signs of spring right here. I see umbrellas. I see flowers, birds, kites, butterflies, kittens, bees. It's so exciting. Do you think we're going to find those things right in this book? Maybe. When spring comes. Oh, it's a nice little flower right there. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. There are no leaves on these trees during the winter. But what's going to happen in the springtime? If you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. Yeah! There are white and pink blossoms on these trees. Maybe you see some blossoms on trees out in the world today. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of, what's this? Snow. It'll make it smaller. They'll melt and smaller until suddenly they're gone. In the spring, all the snow will melt away. Oh, before spring comes, the grass is what color? Brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it what color? Green, and add some little flowers. Oh, it's a little mouse enjoying those flowers. If you wait, what's this? An egg. An egg will crack and become a bird. Look at this little tiny chick that just hatched out of this blue egg. A seed will start growing. So there was a little seed in the dirt and it grew a stem and leaves and then it grew into a flower. Spring comes with sun and it comes with rain. and more rain, and more rain. Wow, we need that rain for those leaves and flowers to grow. So friends, do you like mud? I kind of do sometimes. Do you like puddles? Oh yes, especially when I'm wearing my rain boots. I love to splash in puddles. Look at these kids. They have rain boots and raincoats, and what do they have above them? Umbrellas. I hope you like umbrellas. You'll need them in the spring. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And maybe little buddies can come and chomp on some of those things that are growing. And spring will call out the pussy willows and new kittens too. There's our kittens from the cover, those 3 white kittens. Spring can come quickly or slowly, and it changes its mind a lot. Do you ever see, well, you might see this year, it feels like spring, and then it snows, and then it feels like spring, and then it snows. That's just how it is. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be buds. That is what a flower or a leaf grows into. And bees and boots and bubbles. I love to play with bubbles, especially at the park. There will be worms. Can you wiggle like a worm? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And wings. Unlike all the birds. Can you flap your wings? Ready? Flap, flap, flap. And wind. Ooh, can we blow like the wind? And wheels. Some kids are on their bicycles. You will feel it, and you will smell it, and you will hear it. If you take a minute, everybody, and put your hand behind your ear, let's see, we'll be very quiet. Did you hear any spring sounds? I think I heard some birds outside. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. Now you have to wait for summer. The end. And caregivers, our first literacy tip today is that a book like When Spring Comes is excellent for reinforcing and teaching about the seasons. Weather and seasons are all things that children can relate to, and it's a perfect foundation for earth science. The more children know about the world around them, that create something called their background knowledge. And when they start to read, children with more background knowledge will have an easier time reading because they're more likely to know what they're reading about. So it all leads to reading comprehension. And the library has a lot of really excellent resources. So take a look for some more spring books at our branches or locations. So, my friends, I have a little spring-themed felt board for you now. I'm gonna pull out my felt board, my nice big blue felt board, and we'll see. I wonder what I'm making on my felt board. What shape is this? A circle. Can you make a circle with your finger? I have one brown circle, and then I have these are kind of like oval shaped. They're like circles, but they're taller. Can you make an oval? Woo! I have some pink ovals. All right, can you help me count them? 1, 2, 3. Here's another one. 4. Oh, I've got one flower, a spring flower. So we're gonna do a little finger play. Can you get out your hands, friends? Can you wiggle those fingers? All right, we're gonna do a little rhyme called 5 Little Petals. Here we go. There were 5 little petals sitting on a flower. The first one said, can you wiggle your thumb? The first one said, blooming is my superpower. Hooray! The second one, can you wiggle your second finger? The second one said, here comes the honeybee. And ready? Here we go. Buzz! Here's the bee. Can you make a bee noise? Buzz. The third one said, can you wiggle your third finger? Ooh, 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 pick me, please. The bee landed on the petal. The fourth one said, our pretty colors can't be beat. And the fifth one said, oh, don't we smell sweet? Well, the sun came down on the meadow all day, and the 5 little petals all shouted, it's spring! Hooray! All right. And you might know a rhyme that kind of sounds like that. It's a really easy rhyme. You can change it to anything you're learning about. And you can always think of things that, I don't know, there's lots of things that we have 5 of. Well, another thing we love to do in Storytime, my friends, are scarf songs. So I'm going to use a scarf for these scarf songs, but if you don't have a scarf, don't worry. You can use a piece of fabric. You could even use a sock or a handkerchief or a Kleenex or even a piece of paper crumpled up, or you can just pretend to hold something and use your imagination. So if you want to, caregivers, this might be a good time to pause and go grab something that's kind of fabric-y, scarf-like for our next 2 rhymes. And again, if not, no worries. All right, here we go, friends. If you do have a scarf, you're gonna crumple it up in your hands so you almost can't even see it. Can you tell there's a scarf in my hands? It's hard to see it, but it's there. If you don't have a scarf, you can just put your hands together and wiggle your thumbs. Here we go. This is a little rhyme called Here is a Leaf. Here is a leaf. Wiggle one thumb. And here is a leaf. Wiggle the other thumb. And that, you see, makes 2. Here is the bud. Remember we said a bud is like a scrunched up leaf or a flower. Here is the bud. That becomes the flower. Now watch it bloom for you. Yay! And again, if you don't have a scarf, you can just pretend that there's a flower blooming in your hands. All right, I'm gonna do it one more time. Here we go. And caregivers, those toddlers might have trouble with their thumbs, with hand-eye coordination. You can just do as best as they can. It's all just practice. Here is a leaf, and here is a leaf, and that, you see, makes 2. Here is the bud that becomes the flower. Now watch it bloom for you. Yay! Okay, and caregivers, our other literacy tip today is all about these scarves. You can use scarves for rhymes. It really helps to motivate children to participate. It's really fun. But it also helps to develop their fine motor muscles. Those are the muscles in their fingers. Children need to have well-developed fine motor muscle skills when they get to school, because that's what helps them to hold a pencil in order to write. So it's really important. You can help to support that development with Lift the Flap. Board books are really excellent, or even encouraging children to turn pages in board books also help to develop those little finger muscles. Okay, we're gonna do another scarf song. So I'm gonna show you how to do it with a scarf, and then I'll show you how to do it when you don't have a scarf. This is a little rhyme called Jack in the Box. So I'm gonna take my scarf, I'm Gonna scrunch it up again. It's hidden in my hands. Here we go. Jack in the box, sit so still. Can you sit still? Will he come out? Yes, he will! All right, let's do it one more time with the scarf. Here we go. And I love, these are really fun surprise songs. It's a really great way to engage little ones. Jack in the box, sit so still. Will he come out? Yes, he will! All right, I'm gonna put my scarf down. And for a toddler, another really fun way to do this is to scrunch your body up, hide your head. Here we go. Jack in the box, sit so still. Will he come out? Yes, he will! And you can have a lot of fun with that. And you can even put the child's name instead of the Jack in the Box part. Well, my friends, we're gonna look at one more book for our spring themed story time. This book is called Nest, and it's by Jorey Hurley. And today I'm reading with permission from Simon and Schuster. And I love Jorey Hurley's illustrations. They all look like cut paper, but he might have even used the computer to make them. All right, it's called Nest. What do you see on the cover? A bird. Some people might see an egg, and there's a nest. Yeah, birds lay eggs in nests. Oh, there's our end papers. There's so many eggs, it's almost too many to count. And here is a bird. Now this is called a robin. You might see some robins right in your neighborhood. They have beautiful red bellies and they have brown feathers up above and black beak or yellow beaks. Nest. How many robins do you see? 1, 2. Oh, it's a pair of robins and there's an egg in the nest. I think that egg belongs to them. Oh, somebody's sitting in the nest. Somebody's out in the rain. Who do you think gets to be warm? I think the bird in the nest is keeping that egg warm. Oh, what happened? Can you see? The egg hatched into a chick. Yeah. Can you pretend like you're a baby bird and go beep, 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 beep? Yep. Oh, they look very happy, very proud. Oh, I see. Pink flowers on the tree. It must be spring. Everything is growing. They're feeding the little baby bird. Everything's growing. Oh, jump. This looks just like my cat Nico. But if you look up, that little bird, that little chick is learning to jump up in the tree. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, wow, the chick is growing because now the chick can fly. Can you flap your wings and pretend like you're flying? Whoa, look what they found. Some berries, I think, in a tree. They're having a feast. Oh, what do they see? What is this? A purple kite. Yeah. Surprise! They weren't expecting that. Oh, I think that it was summer and now the seasons are changing. Now it is fall and the wind is beginning to blow all the leaves off the trees. Can you help me? Pretend like you're the wind blowing off the leaves. Oh, what season is it now? I see snow. I bet it's very cold. They have to snuggle together because it's winter. Yeah. Oh, what time of day is it now? It's nighttime. Can you pretend to go to sleep? Good night. Who do you see? You can open your eyes a little bit, peek out. Who do you see flying around at night? I see an owl. Oh, what sound does an owl make? Hoo, hoo. Yeah. They're all sleeping. Oh, it's the morning time. Awake. Looks like the robins are singing in the trees, and this must be the sunrise if they're waking up. Oh, here goes that little baby chick. It's walking around to explore, looking around. Oh, how many robins do we see now? I think this is the father and mother robin. And the little chick is meeting another robin. They're meeting. And now that baby chick is all grown up, and with the other robin starting to make a nest all over again. The end. So I do love Jorey Hurley's books. If you can find them, I think they're great to seek out. Well, caregivers, if you enjoyed that springtime read Nest, if you go to our website, www.carnegielibrary.org, and search for Libby or Overdrive, you can also look at the bottom in our e-resources section. You can use your Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh barcode number to access Libby, where you can find an electronic version of the book Nest, which is really fun to look at and you can access without even leaving your home. And if you need a Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh library card, you can always go right to our website, search for sign up and get a barcode and start using services like Libby today. All right, friends. Well, we have come to the end of our spring story time. I had so much fun and I can't wait to see what kind of excitement spring brings this year. Can you get out your hand to wave goodbye? Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to wave goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.